transform? Well, with this divine feminine initiation that I've been going through for the past couple of years, what I've noticed is instead of needing to tap into a woman, or instead of needing my bank account to be in a certain place, or instead of needing anything outside of me to come make me whole, when I commune with my own divinity continuously and I cultivate this relationship with that divinity, especially of that divine feminine nature, there's a sense of wholeness that allows me to vibrate at a frequency that makes money easy, takes intimacy 100 times deeper, and it softens. So in a masculine, in a hetero, so I'm in a man-woman relationship, and we went through stages where she was no longer attracted to me. We went through stages where she no longer was into sex, where there was all kinds of struggles with the connection and intimacy. She told me she didn't trust me, and I was like, what the hell? Like, how could you not trust me? And when I looked deeper, it was because not having this divine feminine initiation, this lover initiation, which is essentially that I've cultivated that relationship with that divine feminine. And through that, I no longer needed to tap into her to be whole. And through that, trust restored, connection restored, intimacy restored, attraction restored. And so there's this very powerful thing, and then a peace that allows me to create financially and all the other things, not from scarcity and through my warrior, but through beingness. And so it's this beautiful thing, and I haven't lost any of my other abilities. It's just that I got a whole nother one online. So I could talk for a long time, and I think I've shared enough for now.
Thank you for that. The way that you shared that process of coming in, claiming, owning, strengthening, and then how that actually reveals itself as things showing up naturally, right? And I think that, you and I both been in the transformation biz for a while. I think between us, we got 48 years or some shit, and I've seen what I've noticed is the different waves of transformation. Early on, it was like, think positive, like it's the Think and Grow Rich, it's The Secret, it's all of that. But and each level was really important, right? When we started thinking higher thought.
Yeah, and then we went like, let's purge out all this trauma, right? And we did the deep, dark, ugly for a long ass time.
Yep. Because when we started thinking different, the vibrations raised, so it started plunging out the deeper stuff.
Yes.
So that was what was next.
Yes.
Right. And so there's this place where we're now coming into the embodiment of our divinity, yes, which is whole, has never been missing anything. It's not like all the laws work together. The law of attraction is still very dynamic, but it's not about, I'm going to think it into being. It's like, I'm going to be it into being.
Yes.
I'm going to be that which I am, and everything that's required for me, just like the trees and the sunflowers, they get whatever they need based on the fact that they're being their entelechy, they're being their inherent blueprint of who they be. And when we can get to that place in all the areas of our lives, that's when things get easy. Like, it's interesting in the personal growth and development, there's a lot of people still stuck in the hustle environment of like, we're going to make it happen, and we're going to be millionaires, and we're going to force the shit out of that. And that's not real transformation. That's still ego. Yeah. And when you're fully embodied in your wholeness, in your essential self, and you call it divinity, is that whatever's required comes to us. Mm-hmm. And that's the beauty of it. And I know that, well, something that I want to just share really briefly is that I had a very profound experience this weekend where the short of it is I got the power of not only being in a body, but being in a body with other bodies. and that there is a magic and an activation that can't happen any other way. It can't happen. I mean, I love technology, and maybe this is why we're not as good at technology. We're body people, you know, but like there is something that's available when we physically come together that helps us embody more, and it activates capacities, it activates our magic. And I want to make sure everybody knows about the event that you and your Men of Sovereignty are hosting in the middle of April that is all about embodying these energies. I'm going to be speaking at the event, doing a process to embody prosperity, embody it, nothing out here, all in here, right? And you're doing the lover initiation, and there's other really powerful facilitators bringing powerful pieces, so that throughout this weekend we are practicing the embodiment of all that we are, so that everything that we desire can come with ease. And the only way I know to really get that deep is to come in person. And to it's like I feel like there's still some people that are still like kind of unconsciously not over the fear of connecting physically, right? And it's time for us to connect physically, like big time.
Yes, and more yes. So much. So we're going to do breath work, we're going to do some meditation, we're going to bring in an amazing facilitator with horses, and it's called the Mustang Laydown. I experienced it a couple of times earlier this year, and it showed me more about sovereignty in an experiential way than probably anything I've done.
Yep. I've had I would call that, I don't know who you're bringing in, but I had that experience in your area, so it might be the same guy. One of the most transformational experiences of 28 years, yes, bar none. So, like a horse can teach you what no person can teach you.
So enjoyable. Yeah. So the whole flavor of the event is relaxing, rejuvenative, connective, fun. It's not the weeping, wailing, gnashing. We'll go there if we need to with someone, but that's not the theme. And we're inviting people who've done, in general, we're intending primarily, like anyone that feels called to it, you're welcome. But we're intending people who've already done a good share of inner work, and that are ready for it to be, because I feel like it used to be when we were in that phase, Megan and I, that we were talking about. One, it was nice to have the positive energy, and that brought us somewhere. It was nice to go to those deep, dark, ugly places and learn surrender and learn the courage to face the scariest things. That was nice. And the flavor I feel like we're both in now is like, what are the most enjoyable, pleasurable, easeful, fast, friendly ways to go where we're going next? And so that's the flavor and intent of this. And so it's going to be as transformative as anything we've ever done, but it's going to be the most easeful and enjoyable and connective flavor that I've ever facilitated. We've got